Hello lovely people, how's everybody doing this week? So Friday, I thought I'd do a little alchemy update, just to check in with everybody and see how everybody's been navigating their way through this week. It's been an intense week. Intense energies, full moon, eclipse, Mercury retrograde. I'm not sure which other planet is in retrograde as well, but it's been super intense for a lot of us, and there's been some really strange symptoms have been coming up. I've been feeling super dizzy this week. Like really dizzy, a lot of pressure in my head, ringing in my ears. There's times when I feel like I'm in a cave, and there's a group of people in the cave all talking with megaphones, but it's like I'm underwater at the same time, but it's just so loud, and yeah, like I'm listening to everything with Dolby digital surround sound and having like my skin feels like it's crawling with ants and itching, and yeah, some really bizarre crazy dreams, waking up like every 2 hours and then waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning supercharged, can't get back to sleep, and just lying there doing some kind of lucid traveling or meditation or something to try to, because I refuse to get out of bed before daylight, before 6 o'clock. So yeah, I just wondered how you guys have all been finding this week. How has this week been for you? How have you found the energies? How have you navigated your way through the week? I have been spending a lot of time just sitting with my heart, just tuning into my heart really, and trying to stay centered, because that's all we can do when we kind of experience in these little roller coasters of energy waves. We have to just kind of sit with the process, go through the process, because it's amazing at the same time. I really do love to experience this energy, especially when it's bringing, it really kind of, we can be triggered a lot by things, and we find ourselves reacting and being super sensitive, and it really helps to, when you are really tuned into this kind of work and you are self-aware, then it's really interesting to witness yourself and observe yourself behaving in ways that you wouldn't normally or even reacting to things that you wouldn't normally react to. So it's been a super interesting process, but it's good because, like I said, when we can address the issues that come up for us, then of course we can work on filtering it out of our energy field, and clearing it from our body systems, and tuning into like what trauma is behind this trigger, or what trauma is behind this fear, or why is this fear reaction, because quite often it's coming from when we are reacting in a fear-based coming from a fear-based reaction, then it's coming from some kind of victim consciousness. There's a lot of victim consciousness around at the moment, and that is coming up. I'm seeing that coming up a lot in a lot of my client readings, victim consciousness, and also generational persecution. There's a lot of persecution stuff coming up these days that's being presented to each of us, again, for acknowledgement, whether we are persecuting or whether we're being persecuted or whether we're witnessing persecution. We're seeing it all over the news at the moment with people turning on each other. I don't need to mention anything about the current situation, but I think most people will know what I'm talking about, that a lot of people turning on each other, families turning on each other, But it's all of this is coming from victim consciousness. And this is what I think this last week, not even this last week, the last 2 weeks, the lead up to the retrograde and the lead up to the eclipse and the full moon, it's really been bringing this energy up to the surface for people. These old victim wounds and these old traumas. So yeah, I think we really need to, as a collective, we all really need to kind of, kind of look inside of ourselves and actually, ask, where is this trauma coming from? Is it unresolved wounding from childhood, or is it a past life, or is it something that's happened to me recently, or what? There's so many levels of trauma that we can experience throughout our lifetimes, and a lot of it we bury it so deeply, and quite often we're not even sure that it is trauma. And I spent many years thinking, when people ask me about my childhood, I was always my answer was always, yeah, I've had a really good childhood and I had it really easy. And it was only when I started doing all this work after having an emotional breakdown 15 years ago that I actually realised, wow, how many traumas I had experienced. I had no idea because I blocked everything out. So, sorry, my dog has she's not my dog, but the dog that's decided to adopt me. So yeah, it's we really need to dig deep and go inside ourselves and really clear all these energies so that we can help, the collective, and we can shift the density. There's just too much density out there, too much victim consciousness, too much fear. And so we really need to tap into this and transmute it. And the only way we can do this is to be heart-based and come from like heart-based consciousness, because when we're coming from our heart, we're coming from a 5D vibration, we're coming from a higher vibration, and when we step into a higher vibration, we're organically transmuting this density energy, and we're organically, when we can bring ourselves into this high vibration, then we can shift and clear trauma from our pain body. So yeah, and then once we can heal our own stuff, then of course we're helping everybody around us. We're helping our family to shift into higher states, and then we can step in to do deeper work and help our clients. So anyway, I don't want to go on anymore. I'm sure you get the message. So yeah, let me know how this week's been for you, how you've navigated your way through this week and how you found it. Did you find any did you have any strong symptoms? Did you feel, how did you feel? What did it bring up for you? Yeah, drop me a message in the comments, and look forward to hearing from you. And yeah, pop over to my YouTube channel. There's a few free meditations on there, so the link's in the bio. And I recommend doing the plug-in into source meditation or the energy upgrade, because both of these will help you to fill up with your own soul light, and help you to to transmute and clear some of that karma, whether it's ancestral karma that you want to clear, or whether it's your own karma through choices that you've made in the past. So yeah, pop over to my bio and open the link, and you'll see the YouTube channel, and they're little 15-minute, 20-minute meditations, but they're quite powerful. So, and yeah, please leave me a comment on the YouTube and let me know how you enjoyed the little transmission. So have a blessed, beautiful Friday, have a beautiful weekend, and yeah, I'll see you on the next Alchemy update next week. Lots of love to you all. Thanks for watching. Bye. And this is where I always get stuck. I never know how to turn this off. Okay. Finish. No, I can never see how to turn it off. Phew. Every time I have problems. So I will find how to turn this off. It's so interesting.